Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby and today I want to talk about a really important topic, and that is abuse. So there's a popular misconception about abuse. When people hear the term abuse, they think about a husband abusing his wife or someone else that's subjected to physical or emotional abuse, and those are indeed forms of abuse. But abuse comes in different forms: abuse of trust, abuse of kindness, abuse of loyalty, and abuse of patriotism. The government of Nigeria is abusing its citizens, and this has got to stop. So if you know a little bit about me, you'd know that I am Nigerian, and I actually believe that a lot of my viewers are Nigerians as well. And what's going on right now in Nigeria is not news to anybody. So we are fighting this war against SARS, which is a police arm that's called the Special Anti-Robbery Squad. And this is a arm of law enforcement that have been authorized to do whatever, and they have been wreaking havoc on Nigerian citizens for a very long time. So SARS and the damage they do to us is not new. But recently though, someone was killed by SARS, and a lot of protesters started coming out saying, why is this happening? Why are Nigerian youths dying? Why are we not allowed to thrive and be successful in the country? But the response of the government and the law enforcement people has been very disappointing. As a matter of fact, on the 20th of October, peaceful protesters all over the country, not just Lekki Tollgate Bridge, but also in Apo, also in Abuja, also in different parts of the country, peaceful protesters whose only defense was the Nigerian flag, green, white, green, only defense. They were shot and gunned down by some members of the military. We don't know where they are from, and nobody from the government has come out to tell us who ordered those killings. Unconfirmed sources state the number of casualties to be upwards of 100 people. 100 Nigerian people were gunned down and killed, and nobody has come out to say anything or why that was ordered. So yes, Nigeria is abusing its citizens, emotional abuse, physical abuse. They are killing us and we want it to stop. So I just really want to go back to abuse though. Abuse, it's very difficult to see when it's underneath your nose, when it's in your face. We as Nigerians were very strong people, we're resilient people because we've lived through so many hard, trying times. But these abuse that we have been subjected to by our government, we haven't really understood the fact that we're under abuse. We live in fear. We can't go out at night. You're not even allowed to own your own phone, or at least have an iPhone or an iPad. That's what the SARS anti-robbery squad have been killing people about. The fact that they look well-to-do. And to be honest, Nigeria is such a country that when people, women are or victims of sexual abuse, they're afraid because the law enforcement or the legal systems are not even there to fight for them. This is the highest form of abuse. The subjugation and the pressuring of Nigerian citizens to abide by these nonsensical acts of the government has to stop. So a lot of Nigerians are coming and standing out to fight against this nonsense. I think we as Nigerians usually define, we're just like, oh, you know what, it's not easy anywhere. But the things we fight against are not the things we should be fighting against. We slap a term, it's all we've ever known. But this is not the way government or country should be run. All we've ever known is suffering and fear of the government. The police has never been the friend of citizens in Nigeria. We're always afraid of the police. So this has got to stop. If you're ever in any place that you're afraid to express your own identity based on whatever religion you are, or what sexuality you are, or what your preferences are, or what you even want to become or attain in life, then that is abuse. That is abuse. And Nigerian has been perpetrating this abuse to its citizens for a very long time. I know it's not easy to live a toxic environment, but I actually want to urge you to have the courage to walk away. Walk away from a country that's no longer serving you, a country that you keep serving and giving your patriotism to, and a country that has done nothing for you. I want to urge you to walk away. It takes strength. Some people might call it the coward's way out. But like, seriously, what is that compared to your life and your safety and the life and the safety of your family? So please, I urge you, if you can, if you've been thinking about immigrating to Canada, please get the courage to finally decide that you will come or leave. And to be honest, I'm not even advocating Canada. There are so many other places in the world, in West Africa, that this abomination will not stand. So if you just can get the courage to walk away from the toxic environment that you find yourself in and the abuse that is perpetrated by a country towards its own citizens, then please get up and walk away from that country. I know a lot of YouTube channels are going to be putting out content to sort of encourage and motivate you. And for us that are in Canada or abroad, we're going to be outlining steps that we took that helped us to move here. And make sure if you have any questions that you're reaching out to the YouTube channels, Honestly, I think the best way to reach out directly to a creator is to go on their Instagram and send them a personal message, a DM, and they would be able to help you if they can. And also for those watching, if you can think of any way we as a group, us that live abroad, can help you, a realistic way, not the ones that will come and start asking for money. I know money does go a long way, but how repeatable is that? We can't do that for everybody. So if you guys can think of a way us, the diasporans, can help you back home, then for sure let us know. But I would caution you, do need to decide, and decide quickly. Are you going to start thinking of leaving the country, or are you going to stay and be patriotic? I'm all up for patriotism as long as my life's not in danger. So I just want to tell you guys that I know you guys are going through a hard time right now. Nigerians are going through a hard time. I just came back from the EndSARS protest here in Edmonton, Canada, and there was a massive turnout. So I'll just show some links. There was a massive turnout of people just to come and, try and also tell the Canadian government to start to weigh in on these matters, so that maybe Nigeria would come under scrutiny. Maybe our president will be pressured to actually hold the people that killed those protesters to justice. Maybe. Honestly, I would say there's no point in being loyal to a country that's no longer loyal to you. And there's no point serving a country that doesn't serve you. If you can and if you're willing, I would suggest that you start making steps for you and your family, because you have so much to give the world. Your strengths, your resilience, your education. Nigerians are one of the most educated people in the entire world. Your strength is unmatchable. So I know it's very difficult to leave a very toxic environment, and it's not your fault that you're Nigerian. It's not your fault that you're being subjected to this kind of abuse, but it is your responsibility to get the courage, get up, and walk out. A lot of people might hate this video because I'm telling people to leave the country. But honestly, I feel really hopeless. I'm so sad. I have nothing else to say except leave the country. And we're here to help you if you're really planning to leave the country. A lot of YouTubers are on air trying to find out ways that you can actually leave the country. So please stay motivated, and also remember that no Nigerian is more Nigerian than the average Nigerian. Remember that we're all citizens. We're all on an equal stand. Nobody should be preferred more than the next Nigerian. Thank you so much for watching. So in Edmonton today, a bunch of Nigerians who live here in Edmonton actually went out to protest today against the EndSARS and EndSARS brutality in Nigeria. The right to have freedom of speech, the right to have a peaceful protest, the right to expect that our own government will be loyal to us as we're loyal to them. So if these are a few clips of the protest and what we got up to this morning in Edmonton.